Hello everyone, welcome. I want to talk about the Division 2 Battle for Brooklyn secrets today. We know that there are hunter masks, they're all solved, we've got them very quickly, but I'm pretty sure there's more secrets to find. I've got one for you in this video anyway that you might not know about. I've got some bunkers in Brooklyn that you might not know about, like on screen now, and I want to discuss the art museum because I'm pretty certain there is a secret at the art museum. And I'm going to show you what we know so far. So let's get into this. Let's get into Brooklyn's secrets. And I want you to discuss down below if anything I discussed today or any things that you found that are quite cool. I do think there's more to be revealed for sure. So first, I want to give a huge shout out to Kylie for this secret I'm about to show you. This has been found. You can go and do this now yourself. It's a secret loop drop, as she put in her title there 3 days ago. 20k hits. It's awesome. I had no idea about this, so I've seen this video. So for this, I'm about to show you. Full credit to Kylie, and I will put the link to her channel in the video description. Do go and show some love. And she also discusses about the art museum secret that I'm also going to be discussing today. I actually found out a lot that I'm going to discuss about it myself. There's stuff she goes over and that I didn't know about with the mannequins and stuff. So real good, interesting watch that one also. So for this secret loot drop, you just want to make your way to this location on the map in Brooklyn Heights. Just come to the pier here, the waterfront. And where I'm positioned here and where I'm putting my marker is like a boat you can use as a reference point as to where you need to be. There's also a collectible. I didn't get the collectible, so that was there as well. When you make your way here, you're looking for this boat that's kind of like crashed up on the shore next to the trees. And just left of that, you're going to find this tire. And there'll be some bottles on the floor in front of it as well. And there's a collectible, the Expectations one, which you probably already found. But look at this arrow. It's an orange arrow pointing that way with 3 bottles. Those bottles have nothing to do with it, though. But if you look into the distance, you'll find 3 more bottles on a crate next to a deck chair with an umbrella. And if you shoot them in this order, you'll want to have a sniper with a scope, preferably a build with some weapon handling on as well, because the sway might put you off. But I think you got to shoot them in this order according to some comments I read on Kylie's video. You go for the center one, you go for the right one, and then you go for the left one. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think if you shoot them in that order, that's what makes this piece of loot drop right next to you. Now, play on heroic world difficulty, so it's not complete trash, but I think it'll be a complete random piece of loot as well. I got this holster for Hannah Yu. I've got my world difficulty on hard, so real dreadful rolls. But imagine you can keep on doing that as well every time, I don't know, it resets every morning potentially, so maybe once a day you can do this if you want, just for a free piece of loot. But a pretty cool secret, and as I said, I think there's more secrets to find on the Brooklyn map. So next, I just want to discuss the 2 bunkers, because I think these could be secrets as well. This location here will be positioned at the first bunker, just on Henry Street in Brooklyn Heights, south of that tall building. If you come here, there's a manhole, and normally manholes will appear on the map as yellow icons. There's no yellow icon. But if I come out of the map, you'll see that we have a manhole here. We can go down. And if we go down this manhole, you're going to find this area as we go through the door. You'll go down some steps, you'll go through another door that's already open, and you'll be in this area here. There's like some loot bags on the floor, but if you drop down one more level, you do have this sort of canopy, and you've got a table here with a light on, some books on. I'm not sure if that is a radio or something, or battery in front of us. I'm not sure. So I don't know if that's a clue to any secret that is meant to be down here. But if we carry on, we can go further down and go into a bunker. So just head back over this sort of bridge, and you're going to climb over this gate and just follow this path all the way down. At the bottom, there is a loot chest that you can pick up. And then right next to that are some double doors going into the bunker. Now, this is a huge area that's in the game for no reason. Now, apart from exploring and coming here, the game's not sent me here at all. So I don't know whether it's an area that's used for bounties. I've done a few bounties and not come down here. There's a lot of doors in here that like they could be ad spawn doors, which would suggest a sort of bounty potentially. There are like valves around the area. You got 2 red lights in the area as well, but absolutely nothing to interact with. A couple of rooms as well. Very, like I said, very big area for nothing to be going on. Normally when they do big areas in the division, something is going on. So yeah, it is weird that there's nothing down here. My only guess is that it is used for bounties and I haven't had a bounty that comes down here yet. So maybe you can confirm that in the comments. And on the other side of it, there are 2 more double doors to take you outside. There's this yellow valve here as well, which I thought stood out. Normally, yellow valves can be interacted with, and there's a reason for them. That one had no interaction, and then there's a rope to climb out. So there's 2 entrances to this area. As you exit this entrance, you'll come back out onto the Brooklyn streets, and it's a coffee and bagel shop where you come out of. So that's another entrance of how to get into that bunker. The next secret bunker can be found at this location here. So this is in Dumbo. If I just zoom in, I'm down the road from the bridge settlement. And where I'm highlighting on the map now is a bridge with a door that you can go into. It's not far from the settlement, just in this position here on the map. And if we exit the map, you can see exactly where I am. See the bridge in front of me with vehicles on top. Just right down that street is where the settlement is. And if we go up to the bridge where the bus is, you'll see the door on the left, and it says keep out on the wall. So very interesting. Let's open the door and let's explore it. It's just like the other one, really. You're going to go inside. There was a yellow valve there as I entered, which I kind of missed. But again, you weren't able to interact with it or anything. But if you just keep on going down and following the path, you will come to a set of double doors that reveals another area. Now, it's very likely you'll find this area because if you're looking for all of the collectibles in the Battle for Brooklyn DLC, there's a collectible down here. I didn't have this. It's the Merit collectible. Just picked that up while I was here. So quite likely you've seen this location. But again, big area, nothing much going on. Now, the first few times I came here, nothing went on at all. This time, an ad did spawn out the door, which I thought, oh, cool. So they are definitely spawn points, which does kind of lead me to this potentially being a bounty area again. I do think these are potential bounty areas, and I've just not done them yet. I'm sure you guys can confirm in the comments if that is the case. So you've been doing loads of bounties. Have you been sent down to these bunkers? But still, quite a big area just for a bounty, right? Like, the area is huge. Both of these bunker areas are huge. I just feel like there's something going on with these. Like, what's going on? What have we missed? What puzzle is there to do to maybe spawn a secret boss down in these bunkers? Real big areas, or is there something to come in the future where we're going to be coming down here, like a bit of a DLC extension? Extra missions taking us down here. I don't know. There is a bit of loot though on the exit. You can loot this chest here. There's ladders right next to me as well, which will take you to the exit. And in the center of the area, there is some like boxes hanging down from a hole in the wall with light coming out of it. If you take the exit, it does take you to another entrance to this bunker. As you're going up the rope before you exit, there's another valve, another yellow valve. Again, I look at these as potential secrets, like it's something that could start that off where we need to interact with that valve maybe. I don't know. Potentially. It's just, yeah, it's yellow. It's highlighted for some reason. That's what I kind of think when I look at that. But this door here will take you back out into the Brooklyn streets, and this is the other entrance to that bunker if you go in from it this side. And the next potential secret I want to discuss with you is on the art museum mission. I am absolutely certain something is going on here. I'm just going to throw it on hard just to run through it, and I'll show you what I mean. Now, just a big shout out again to Kaylee, but also hello 4000. I was watching Hello the other day. She was streaming trying to find out the secret in here as well, going over a lot of stuff that I've been trying to go over. I see a lot of people working on this. I've been looking at this the last week myself, but I'm going to skip ahead now and show you what I mean and why I think there's a secret boss. So I think this secret starts as you enter this area here. It's where there's 2 turrets. You gotta take out a weak point there, kill some ads, take out a second weak point here to get the turret to stop. Now, once you've cleared the area, you see this Riker sign with a reticle on the wall. It's an orange one. Now, these are dotted all about Brooklyn. Could mean anything. However, it's got an arrow to it. Okay, like I started a video with that orange arrow for the bottles. Yeah, it's kind of saying start point. Continue on is what I'm seeing there. And it's orange. Okay. Now, if we go through here, there's nothing really to take note of. There's a few X's and out on barrels, but nothing that I think towards a secret until we get here. As we go through the door, we have another one of these Riker symbols, which is black. And when we go through the door, this is where I got to shout out Kylie again, because it was watching her videos where I spotted these first 2 mannequins. I didn't see these or those first 2 Riker symbols. And notice how the mannequins up top there are also orange and black. So we think this is part of a puzzle. And if we carry on going, what's interesting here is as we go through the next room, there's like a secret collectible. And I got to shout out hello for this, because I didn't realize this collectible was a clue for what this secret might be. I knew about the collectible. If you shoot that junction box in this room here, there's a room as you go through to the next area where you're going to pick up a collectible that's called art. Now, I was watching Hello's stream, so again, shout out to Hello. But the collectible in here is the art collectible, and the only way to get it is by shooting that junction box. And when you have a listen to it, it's practically talking about hiding something among the statues, pretty much a piece of work the Rikers are working on. It does insinuate something's being hidden and we've got something to find, which is kind of weird how the collectible is locked in this room. You kind of find a collectible and it might give a clue. But anyway, we continue on from here. Nothing in this room to take note of. And then we go into the next area. Now, the collectible you have a listen to talks about a courtyard. I don't think this is a courtyard. It looks like it. It's kind of like a garden. I don't know. But I think this is what they're on about. It's about doing something in the courtyard. And as we exit here and go into what we're calling the courtyard, does it actually say what it is on the sign there? Yeah, courtyard. Definitely the courtyard. So, you come out here and you see your next Riker symbol. You see another mannequin on the chair there. That's got nothing to do with it, I don't think. But you see another Riker symbol, and it's white, this one. And if we carry on in the area, you can see there's like an arrow. It says entrance special exhibition. Don't think that's the word in there, but or the arrow might be pointing towards this next Riker symbol. So at the back here, there's another Riker symbol, kind of like telling you the order they need to be in. This one's orange. And then there's a final one. We have a cross on the wall there, which could mean anything. The Riker symbol's a cross, right? That could mean anything. But the last symbol is on the floor here, which is... Sorry, on the truck here, which is black. So we have orange, black, white, orange, black. And if we just get into a better position, so then we... So that's 5 of them, right? I think I'm missing one, potentially. Because if we look up top here, there's more mannequins. So we had the black and orange one as we came through, which could have been for the first 2 Riker symbols that we saw, the orange and black ones. And then in here, we've got a white, orange, and black symbol. And we've got a white, orange, and black mannequin, and a second orange mannequin. So there's 6 mannequins in total. I've only found 5 symbols. So now whether that cross is to do with anything or not. But it's very out of place. If you find things out of place in the Division, it normally can mean a secret. But there is something mentioned about statues as well. Like, I think the comments and stuff about hiding among the statues. We do have statues in this area. We've got this statue here with a woman holding a vase. And then... So I think the statues might have something to do with this puzzle as well. We have a statue here with a man holding a scroll, I want to say. We have a statue here with a man holding another scroll. Statue here with a man with his sword. And that might be it. So four statues. And we have a bit of electricity going on over there. Stacy or Lady Rock pointed out the one and only light in the area blinking over here. We've been through this area. Now, I went further than this. So it was only when I watched Hello the other night and Kylie that I think the secret does stop here. Now, what I was interested in, we're not going to go there just yet, but as you go through here, you've got the echo, you shoot the 2 junction boxes, and there's a switch. The whole scenario there can be done without hitting the switch. So I thought, what's that switch turning on? Now I thought, well, maybe that's the start of the puzzle. You got to go in, hit the switch, and then come back out and see what the puzzle is. The thing is, when you hit that switch, notice how I can go back. We can get all the way up into this area. We can go back to the start of what we think the puzzle is. Oh, the door closes. Okay, I appear to be wrong. I thought the switch closed the door. Obviously, going too close to that exit closes that door. Interesting. So you can close off that door to go back, which means we can't go back to the start of the puzzle now if it was a puzzle to get it completed. I thought, well, I might as well show you now. I was going to show you how this door and switch close that door to go back, but it closes by, I'm guessing, approaching this door. But there's this switch here. I don't think this actually has anything to do with it now, but you can pull lever. There's no need to do that. You can shoot both junction boxes, do this echo, and continue the mission without hitting the switch. Now if I want to do that, I just get that echo and continue. But if you hit the switch, it does turn the power on, and you have a light in there. So I don't know whether this has got anything to do with it, because you'll notice that one of the power cables goes to this junction box here, which could be something for outside, whereas this one went to this junction box here, which then goes through. You have a junction box there as well that goes through inside, which I'm guessing is for the lighting. I have no idea, but I did think that switch had something to do with it, but we've tested that. Me and Lady Rock were looking at a switch. We're coming back outside, seeing if anything changed. We do think it's got something to do with the mannequins, though. I can't go back and show you the first two now, because that door over there is closed. But one thing we noticed is that when you shoot these mannequins, their heads fall off. Don't even need to shoot them in the head. But what will happen is they will reform, as if like it's on a timer, and you got a certain order to shoot them with. This mannequin here, which I think's got nothing to do with the puzzle, once you shoot this up, it'll stay exactly the same. That won't do anything. These mannequins, once you give them a little bit of time, they will start to rebuild. Just need a few more seconds. And there you go. They just flick back in. So they'll break. You can get the heads to fall off them. So what we think right now is that the colored Riker symbols, there's some order you got to shoot these 6 mannequins in. What that order is, we don't know. And potentially a secret boss in this area. Pretty sure on this. The comm kind of leads to it as well. I'll actually let you have a listen to the comm now. Go to collectibles. It is under comms, Brooklyn history, and it's this art one. Where is it? There we go. Have a listen to this.
This is perfection.
You really like it?
What do you call this?
Found.
I love it. You should do more.
We're working on a piece with the abandoned police cars.
I can't wait to see it.
We were thinking of doing something in the courtyard with hidden statues, but it may be too complicated.
You have all the time in the world to realize your vision.
It's not about time, it's about resources. We need plaster and rebar and concrete, a 3D resin printer, and ideally, a kiln.
Make a list. I'll see if Danvers can help us procure the supplies. It's good for more than just fire and bullets, you know.
So yeah, I think Brooklyn has more secrets to reveal. I think there's more to find beyond the hunter masks. And I'd love if anyone's got any more information about any other secrets that are on the map, they post down below. What do you think about this one as well? This is a hot topic right now. And yeah, there still seems to be more revealed. And another thing I took note of is, I think it's DJ Tickle's interview with Yannick. Yannick was saying he was intrigued to see us play the new map and uncover its mysteries. There's a lot to find. Now, we knew hunter masks were coming. That got done in one day. So what else is there to find? There's definitely more to find, right? I just want to give one more shout out to the 2 channels that have helped with this video, really. Again, Kylie, can't believe I haven't hit subscribe yet. There we go. You should go and do that also. And also, Hello 4000, who was spending a lot of time on this art museum the other night. I was watching along, seeing how far they got. Yeah. Thank you to both. And I am ending this video here. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel as well for more content. I'd appreciate it. And I've linked the other channels down below in the video description if you want to go and check them out. Definitely more secrets to find. I think we're getting onto something with this art museum. Or are they all just red herrings? Are we just chasing after nothing? I can't tell you the amount of times I've done that on this game. But thank you so much for watching. Comment down below. And until next time, take care.